Do you know pretending? On my own,
Pretending he's beside me. All alone, I walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me. And when I lose my way, I close my eyes, and he has found me.
Is this in the right key?
Sounds beautiful in your
It's
voice.
transposed. I'm sorry. It's from
You're
a former student. I was like, this is not right.
I was like, this is a little low.
That sounds right.
Yeah. I was like,
On my own,
here we go.
pretending he's beside me.
Okay, there we go. That's one thing that a lot of people get wrong. On my own, and it's, I don't mean wrong, I just mean that he's being. Gonna get all the way up to the top of that pitch. On
My own, pretending he's beside me. All alone, I walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me. And when I lose my way, I close my eyes, and he has found me. In the rain, the pavement shines like silver. All the lights are misty in the river. In the darkness, the trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and forever. And I know it's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself and not to him.
1 second, let me fix those pitches. And I know it's only in my mind. Here we go. That I'm talking to myself and not to him.
And although I know that he is blind.
That went sharp. So let's talk
Yes.
about the energy needed. When it's too much energy and it causes you to go to sharp, you know what it means? It means you are under singing per your voice. Your voice is just not putting the quite amount of energy that it is requiring of your exact instrument because you have such an enormous voice. So what I want you to do is don't wait for that big note to build.
Okay.
So when we do, and although I know that he is blind, so you're gonna he is on is. Don't wait till you get to blind to put out.
Okay.
I have the track if you want. It's there.
That's okay. I'm able to do it here. And all I know it's only
In my mind that I'm talking to myself and not to him.
start feeding it now.
And although I know that he is blind, still I say there's a way for us.
Wow.
That was
Wow.
so beautiful.
That was phenomenal.
Okay,
Eponine
your 20
is
minutes
one
are
of my
up. No, I'm just
favorite
kidding.
You
Where's my
should
shoe?
already be performing it. You are Eponine. I don't know what's up with that. We need to find you a place to perform Eponine. Okay, so I want you to come back because you can rebuild into the next I love him. So I want it to be like, and although I know he is blind, still I say
There's a way for us.
I love him, but when the night is over, he is gone. Right?
Yeah.
There's, you can rebuild. If you carry that end all the way through, you have nothing to push against.
Okay.
Beautiful. Okay, so that I'm talking to myself.
And not to him. And although I know that he is blind,
back at all, you have to feed it exactly what it needs.
Okay.
So see it all the way through and diminuendo as soon as you have the green light in your body.
So you're saying it takes as much energy to come back as it does to get
More energy to come back.
more energy.
More energy, absolutely, because you've got a big old semi out there, and now you're like,
I'm trying to slow it down. A VW.
That's right.
You
What
gotta
am I doing?
slow
All out
this
the bag.
way. Wow.
Yeah, it takes a lot to bring that puppy down. Okay, then I'm talking to myself.
And not to him.
Give me the emotional intensity.
And although I know that he is mine, still I say,
Good, and now
Wow.
it's so much
That's
better.
nice.
And we're like, oh,
Okay.
an artist,
Yeah.
a singer who's also an artist.
Somebody who's looking at their program will be like,
Take a quick little
what?
comment. When you start, you're standing right now perfectly. Feel how your neck and your jaw, chin line feels. And when you start to sing and feel if you can notice your chin juts out and up. And it somehow feels like to me like it's cutting the energy off to your head.
okay.
You're also doing that thing that all the Eponines do on although. They're straightening the tone out. And I prefer an Eponine who doesn't bend to the ways of every other Eponine, and you don't have to. So what about this?
Yeah,
You're
can you,
doing-
can you show me an example? Or
You're doing and all that's totally straight Eponine, that's traditional. But you can use emotion to inform. And if you were saying this like, and I know it's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself and not to him, and although I know that he is blind, still I say, there's a way for us. I love him. Like, yeah, damn it. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm not going, and although I know. So there's like although I know that he is blind. So many people, I feel like, do that typical and although. It's just boorish to me.
yeah.
I think it's because it's a fun note.
Yeah.
I think that's why it's a fun, relatively easy note, so people want to just hold it out as long as possible.
And
But there's so much
Delphi.
excitement above that note and beyond that note. What happens if you, okay, so what I think should happen, do you want a listening example or do you want me to
Yes,
talk you
yes.
through the phrasing? Okay. That I'm talking to myself and not to him. And although I know that he is blind, still I say, there's a way for us.
We're in church.
Woo!
Hallelujah.
So much more interesting.
It was way more
So much
interesting.
more
Way more
Right.
interesting.
Oh my god.
And it, to me, if you were to take it as a monologue and let your inflection inform how you handle the inflection of the sung phrase, you're going to be heads and shoulders above every other string Eponine who does that the same way.
Yeah, because you would never accent that. You're right.
Although I know
Yeah.
it is blind. Right.
Yes,
So now you
yes.
get that. Okay, that I'm talking to myself.
And not to him. And although.
I love your chest voice.
Okay, yeah.
So, but you have to be able to hit it emotionally first. Let the and although, like, let the characterization of it take you where it needs to go.
Okay.
And yeah, that one. It's an ugly AF face. I know it, but it's gotta happen. I'm talking to myself.
And not to him. And although I know that he is mine, still I say.
Good. That's
Blind
right.
had so much power because
Yeah,
everything
so
before
much
it didn't
power.
go there. That
It
made
felt a
really
lot more
powerful.
solid, had more foundation to it.
Yes.
Rather than
Yes.
like,
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And I want to invite you back to giving me more like 90% on blind. Don't give me 100 yet because we have more to go.
yes.
But I would like 90% versus like about the 75 to 80 you gave me.
Yeah.
So you need to really, once you end, although I know that he is blind. emotion has to show up. If you don't have emotion in your eponine,
She's there. She's just there.
she's like,
Hand in my little cat in my dirt face, singing you this
And
song,
my trench
Jello.
Yeah. I want to be an
Well, you just don't care when she dies.
Yeah.
You just, yeah.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah, you just don't care. I didn't care when anybody died. I
I
was
know
like, Jesus.
it's all in my mind that I'm talking to myself.
that
I'm talking to myself
and not to him. Good, let's do that.
I'm talking to myself.
Can I hear talk king? Can you hold king out?
Yeah.
That.
I'm talking to
Wait, just hold that king for like 3 seconds.
king.
I'm talking. Yeah, but do it in the middle of the phrase and just hold king.
That I'm talking.
Do you hear that purr?
Yes.
I want to free that. That's
Yes.
tension here. I think. I'm not looking. Let me look at you this time.
That I'm talking.
You got an R in here. That
I'm talking.
king.
King.
The king. The king. Yes. Let me hear that now.
That I'm talking to
Okay.
myself.
Okay. And I know.
It's only in my mind.
1 second, the pitch is wrong. And
I know it's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself.
yeah, it's a softer eponine.
Ooh, that's
It's
nice.
a moment of vulnerability.
That's real
And if
nice.
you're grabbing her, it's gonna sound like, okay, we're gonna see some of her heart exposed. So we're gonna free up like your vulnerability a little bit, because what's gonna happen is if we get your freed up vulnerability mixed with your like street edge smartness and then your belt, it's a holy trifecta. Holy trifecta.
You can't not take it. You
So
cannot
it
want
sounds like exactly. It sounds like, and I know it's all. What the hell? Oh, it's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself and not to you. And although I know that he is blind, still I say. There's a way for us. I love him, but when the night is over, he is gone. Right? It's like, that's when we get streety.
Yeah.
Back here, we get softy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And I know.
It's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself
Sister.
and not to.
I got cheek chills.
And although
But it doesn't have to be that voicing, but you're not quite at the top of the pitch. And although that's that mixed range you want to talk about.
yeah.
It's got a little bit of both in it. And although I'm only doing that
Yes.
because that's exactly what my teacher did with me to help me hear myself right back.
No, I
It's
need that.
so helpful.
Yes, I need that.
No, that,
So I'm not like, it's
No,
like
no,
that at all.
that's what I need.
And although, can you hear both qualities of head and chest in there?
Yes.
Do you want to hear them separate just to hear the difference?
Yes.
And although, and although, and although,
And although,
can I grab it with each other?
although,
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Really.
That's money. That I'm talking to
myself and not to him. And although,
And remember that note, as much as we've sat on it, it was to fix the pitch and where the placement is in your registers. Don't let it straight tone like the traditional, typical eponine.
yes.
Don't forget your emotions. And
That sounds really
there's that. I know.
So let that frustration be in the song.
Should you just do that?
I know.
And I'm talking to myself and not to him.
Not too edgy yet.
And although I know that he is mine,
Good. Let me hear still
That-
eyes.
So good.
Don't pull it so far back out of the sound panel that I can't
So
hear you
good.
guide me.
still I say. That was me, like, I was wanting to keep going, and then I was like, I need to go back a little bit.
You know
I was
what,
pulled back
let's-
too much.
It was awesome. That
Let's.
Yeah, it was awesome.
fight was wonderfully pretty
Yes.
beautiful because we saw you fight it.
And you've done it 3 or 4 times now, so your body is already like
What's
muscle
going on?
memory.
Why is your tone so much warmer now?
Yeah.
It's like
That's so brassy.
it's like there's this warmth, and all of a sudden your face is alive and awake.
Yeah. Because you were born for Eponine, basically.
I love Eponine so much.
I want to be
So
Eponine.
good, honey.
Yeah, no
Like,
kidding.
Les Mis was the first show that I ever did,
Uh-huh.
like, doing theater at all. I had the 10 roles, I was the chorus. And,
Ah!
like, I was, like, one day, Eponine was sick, and they were like, we don't, and I was like, can I?
And did you do it?
Yeah, I did it all the way through, all the way act 1.
Were they like, holy shit?
Yeah, but,
But you already had Eponine. I know.
Yeah.
I hear you.
so I was like,
Oh, she's in it too.
I'm
right?
a unofficial actor.
Well, she doesn't. Yeah,
That's good.
yeah.
So
She
what I
does.
want you to do is
She's got
come
the
in
power.
on, and
Although I know that he is mine.
and do not come back to the word still until you feel like you have the ability to let it go.
Okay.
And don't bring it all the way back to 0. You're stepping off of it.
Blind still
So you have to crest that wave of yours.
Okay.
My wave's in a different place, and I know how to rush the wave to bring it back in a timing that is attractive and appealing to me.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm talking to myself and not to him. And although I know that he is blind, still I say.
And you have enough. Have enough at the end to really say. Okay, so you're tending to go sharp because you're underusing energy.
Okay.
And
Although I know that he is mine, still
like your voice is going to require the energy to grind those gears. And until you meet it, you're going to want to shoot sharp because you have excess.
Okay.
And
Although
breathe.
I know that he is mine, still I
There's
say.
the money.
That
There's
note
the
had so
money.
much vibrato.
Yeah,
so
it did.
it made me go.
Yeah, you crested the wave, and I was right with you musically. I understood exactly what you're doing. But before, if you don't feed it what it needs, it's like, feed me, Seymour. If you don't feed it, then you have to release it before it's been fully fed, and that just sounds disingenuine. It sounds like your character was like, I guess I gotta say these words now.
Yeah, it looked like she was listening to her own body that time and holding out that note as long as her body wanted to. And then it sort of relaxed
Yeah.
into a vibrato, and then she was able to completely control it. You
Yeah.
need to learn how to say and, though you're saying and. And I know.
Yeah, and.
My
Work
dad-
on that.
yeah. My dad's from Michigan.
Oh, Michigan.
Oh.
Lose it, kid. You're good, kid. Lose it.
Yeah, lose it, baby. How are we on time?
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah, you.
I was already getting up.
18? 16?
20.
20?
But I've been getting everybody 22, so
Oh, good.
got a
Okay.
couple more.
Okay, so I'm gonna look for moving past this into the next thing really quick. And
I know it's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself and not to
easy
him.
now.
And although I know that he is mine, still I say.
Yes, not too far. Right.
There's a way for us
Now Dan.
I love him, but when the night is over.
Okay, but like this. I love him, but when the night is over, he's gone. You're grinding all the way to the release of God.
Okay.
I love him, breathe, but when? 2, 3, 4.
I love him, but when the night is over.
Good. And careful, when?
When?
Because you're already harshing on a couple of vowels.
Love him, but when the night is over.
2, 3, 4.
I love him, but when the night is over.
Good. And now we have all this ability to just hop up there. So we're going to do that now with the amount of energy that you need. A little bit more from you. I love him. Not so much on I love him. But when the night is over, he is gone. I love him, comma, in the score. But when the night is over, he is gone. The river's just a river. Ugh, how annoying. At the very least. I love
Love him.
Wait, do you?
Yes.
Show it to me. I
Okay.
love him.
I love him.
Careful of sinking in like this. I love him. Do that with your eyes instead of your shoulders.
I love him, but when the night is over.
But when the night is over. Use more on night so that is not just popping out of place. I love him. Softer of love him. Doesn't mean head voice. It means a softer emotion.
I love him, but when the night is over. He
Okay,
is.
without breath there though, because your energy's gonna carry you all the way to God. I love him, but when? I love him.
So yeah, I've always had a problem with like going like half empty and then taking a breath again and then getting half empty because I guess I'm terrified of
You're
losing
emptying out.
it.
Oh yeah, let that terror go.
I love him.
You're holding on to him too long. It's a simple phrase. I love him.
I love him.
Here we go.
I love him.
And it doesn't have to be in your head voice.
Yes.
I love him.
I love
There it
him.
is. It's here comes the bride. I love him.
I love
Let me hear I,
him.
the pitch on I. Thank you. Yep. Now let's do it.
I love him.
Commit to the seat. You're kind of you're half-assing the pitch on the seat.
I love him.
Good. Now soften it. You got the pitch right.
I love him.
Right.
But when the night is over, he is gone.
Oh, throw that shit away. He's gone. He's gone. Right. Because your phrase is not I love him.
And you can
But
say,
when the night is over, he is gone.
and then you ran out of breath after gone. Use it to go
Yeah.
gone and then go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like it works
Yeah.
emotionally.
Yeah, that's the release. It's not before. It's you have to fully let go. I love him. But when the night is over, he is gone. Let's try that one phrase and then we're done.
Yes. I love him, but when the night is over, he is gone.
Oh, he is gone. No breath, no pause. I love him. I like. One more.
I love him. I love him.
Easy, gentle.
I love him.
Now breathe.
But when the night is
Don't
over, he is gone. The river's just a river. Without him, the world around me changes. The trees are barren everywhere. The streets are full of strangers. I love him.
That's done, kids.
Nice job.
Yeah.
Wow. that was